Did you go to university or college or anything?
Yeah, USC.
Oh, what made you go down there?
Film school.
Oh, you wanted to study film?
Yeah.
For photography specific or for all of it?
For filmmaking, like cinematography.
Where did that come from? You weren't performing or anything? Were you making films or anything?
No. I loved writing when I was in high school, and I loved music. And I loved movies, but I love photography. So I was like, actually the first time I really did a project kind of like that was in yearbook. We would do like an annual slideshow at the end of the year, and we would put images to music. So it was the first time I got to do that, and I was like, I really loved it. I loved doing that. And I was like, maybe I should go into filmmaking. So.
What song was on the slideshow?
One of the ones was The Cure, close to me, close to you. Yeah. Anyway,
that's amazing.
Yeah,
you said you liked writing, but what were you writing? You weren't writing for the paper.
Essays and stuff like that. Just English. I loved writing English papers and
boring
essays and things like that.
Were you in AP English? I took both AP Englishes, and one of them you had to write an essay every week, and I was like, "This is fucking stupid."
I was in I was in a really interesting English class with a really cool teacher. Who?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had really good teachers in high school, so it was inspiring.
Hell yeah! So USC was your first and top choice?
Yeah, it was. I think it was the only place I applied to.
Oh wow, confidence.
I don't remember now.
But you went there, you came down.
Yeah.
The film program there is great.
Yeah.
It was back then too, I assume?
It was.
Because I know in the last 5-10 years, it's really blown up.
Yeah, I mean, it had a great reputation then too, and it was hard to get in, and I was like one of the few females.
Oh, wow.
In that, yeah.
Was that good or bad?
It was good. I didn't really think about it.
Well, talk about being different.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, if they needed a woman in their movie, they came to you? Did you do any acting?
No, I didn't do any acting.
Okay.
No, I can't do that.
I think you could. I'm gonna when I start casting stuff, I'm gonna cast you in something. No, you're gonna be my favorite. You're gonna be my favorite.
I won't show up.
Well, it's gonna be very disappointing because it's hard to come by these auditions, and if you don't show up, it just hurts us casting people.
It gives the opportunity to someone who really wants to do it.
Okay, so how many films were you making in film school? Because don't you have to make them quite a bit?
You make quite a few. Like the first semester, you make I don't even know how many. What is it? 5?
Damn.
We're Super 8 films, and then
what are your films about? What are you tackling?
Mine were always depressing.
Oh.
I have a very dark side, despite my sunny disposition.
Oh.
It's kind of funny.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's strange.
So different, so unique.
No, yeah, I don't know. I always liked exploring drama.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, exploring
drama.
In films.
What was the common theme of them all? Was there? What do you mean? What's your dark history? Break it down. Get into it.
Death, discrimination, homelessness.
Oh, wow.
A bunch of different themes. Yeah.
I get the first two. Why homelessness? Did you have experience with that?
No, but I was living in Little Tokyo, like the artist district down there, and there was an empty lot there. And, living down there at that time, we all got to know all the homeless people in our area.
Oh, wow.
And we were on first name basis with them, and so we would know, when somebody was there that didn't belong there, and we were very protective of everyone.
Yeah.
And there was an empty lot near where I lived that there was a lot of homeless people that lived there, and they'd built these little shelters through this lot. And one day the police came through and just said, you got to get out of here. In 20 minutes, we're going to bulldoze this whole area. And all these homeless people had to evacuate that lot, and after they didn't build much, but they were little shanty shacks and bathrooms and whatever they could to just sort of make themselves comfortable.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing a documentary.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
About that. Yeah, that was one of the films that I did. But
where's it at? Can we see it?
No. I don't even know where it is.
You got to have it somewhere.
No, it's somewhere. I don't know.
Put it on the YouTubes.
No. It's I mean, seriously, it was on Super 8 and with a cassette tape.
You can transfer it over.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't know where it is. I've moved so many times.
I think if you said 3 emails, you could find it. It's probably in the archives.
No, I don't
I bet USC has an archive in that fancy
they don't-
building.
Yeah, but they don't keep copies of that stuff. The
You don't
Super
think they
8
do?
stuff? No.
I bet they all digitized them a long time ago.
They didn't, because those were
Some-
personal projects. You brought them
Oh,
in, you showed them
gotcha.
in class, you took them with you.
Ah, it's not their rights. Gotcha. That's amazing, though. That sounds really, really cool and probably pretty, like, compared to what I assume your classmates were doing, probably pretty important in a way.
Well, it was really a good experience, that stuff. And then, like I went on to like do other films and during that time, and it was just crazy because my senior film was during the time that the riots happened.
Oh, shit.
So we couldn't finish it
Why?
because we had to leave the school.
Oh, wow. You had to evacuate.
You had to evacuate, and you
Jeez.
couldn't come back for like 2 weeks.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Where'd you go?
We had snipers like on the rooftops of
Oh my
our
gosh.
of our buildings when we were graduating.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was
Was that
insane.
scary?
Yeah. It was so scary.
Were you filming while that was happening? Were you like,
No,
were you
no,
like
no.
a true filmmaker? And you're like, we got to get this fucking footage.
No, I was excited to graduate. And I didn't know that there were going to be snipers on the top of the roofs,
Wow.
It was insane. It was
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
Do you have anything like crazy that happened during that to you?
I was pretty scared because being Asian and during that time, like they were attacking Koreans in Koreatown.
Yeah. No,
I'm not Korean, but no one's going to be asking.
Right.
So, like, I just remember we came outside and there was ash falling from the sky in Los Feliz, and that's pretty far away from where all of those burnings were happening.
Yeah.
But we just got in the car and like I ducked down in the back seat and we drove to Irvine where nothing was happening.
Wow. Who's we? You and your classmates?
Yeah, me and a couple of other classmates. Yeah.
I had Angel Parker on here a long time ago, and she grew up in Koreatown, and she is an African American woman, and she grew up during that, and she was like, it was scary as hell.
Scary.
Yeah.
It was really scary. Like you did not want to go down that
And
area.
my ignorance or whatever didn't know that it came this far. I didn't know Koreatown was involved in any of that.
Oh yeah. That was like the heart of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you learn anything from it?
From that happening?
Yeah. Being so close to it, I feel like maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
This isn't my forte for
I guess
interview questions.
You can't depend on your safety, and also just that there's still a lot of discrimination out there.
Yeah.
And that's gonna rise up every once in a while.
Sure.